sleep again because he works and it's quite late.
Yeah, he has a real work schedule, I guess.
A schedule that is come on in, but I just got 2 hours of sleep. I don't care. Get in. Crap.
Dude, we're about to do a raid and we need a healer. Come on, get in. Get in.
I'm the healer. I'm the healer here.
We need you. They only care for the healer when they need them.
Yeah, everybody asks where's the healer. Nobody asks how's the healer.
Yep.
If you were to ask how Aurelia's doing perfectly fine.
Prometheus, does the healer have the possibility of reverse healing?
You mean dealing damage with spells?
Yeah, but I will say something. Since he does the whole waving the hand and heals, then can reverse that healing. For example, if the healer
No, it doesn't work
boring.
like that.
This is boring. I hate this game.
In
Hey,
earlier
listen, I
version
can
of the
just-
game, though, in the just earlier edition, second one, or I don't know which one exactly.
I know. I just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, the spell cure wounds
It's just,
and cause wounds was the same. It was the same dice. And,
I think. Wait.
yeah.
Wait. A necromancer, certain necromantic spells might be reverse healing. Spells to rot the flesh or something like that, to age the flesh.
Yeah, it's called cure. Yeah, it's called inflict minor wound.
Inflict
I
wounds.
can do it. Yeah, clerics
Or
have
decay.
Yeah.
Or the decay spell.
Anyway, so
There is a decay
Aurelius.
spell, yeah.
So now Aurelia just kind of looks on and goes, "Okay, everything's going perfectly according to plan."
That's terminal comments. Let's just hope it stays that way. I don't have that much trust in these nobles.
Aurelia goes.
In general, not the nobles that are involved. The nobles all way around.
Aurelia goes, "If it doesn't work out, it wasn't a problem, and we weren't here."
So what happens next?
So next, young Lady Korik spends the day with the other young nobles.
We should probably follow her to make sure nothing happens.
Yeah, I agree. Looking from the a mid distance without intruding or anything like that.
Well, I am in a noble dress, so it's not uncommon for two noble ladies to be walking around with each other.
Yeah, true. Mm-hmm.
Make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Something is going to happen.
We're gonna need guidance, kids.
I rolled a 9.
Let me just look at Aurelia's stat.
What did I told you?
How did you roll a 9, dog? God damn it, stop rolling a 9.
Because I'm smart like that. And by smart I mean stupid.
You know what, I probably shouldn't say anything because I'm probably about to do the same thing.
Perception. Wait, I haven't for my modifier 4, so it gives 13. I don't know if that's enough.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a nat 20.
Ooh.
Ah, hell yeah.
Aurelia suddenly grows my decorative shotgun, just...
Well, you see the bodyguard of House Korik roaming around the city. And he is obviously looking for young Lady Korik because she left in quite a hurry. and even without her mother's
right.
permission.
We should approach him and explain what's happening. After all, it's natural that he's worried. If he's worried,
Really, is
Taminal approaches the bodyguard. Is that that man that was at the party, like a Strider, as I call him,
Yeah,
or is someone else?
yeah, it's him.
I never got the name.
I might have never given him one.
Aurelia is currently ready to try to like put up the charm.
He is Alper Wind Driver.
Alper Wind Driver. Alper.
Yes. Exactly.
Hey, what's your boy look? No, your boy look. Let me just. So you.
Mm. Driver.
My spellcasting focus is up here.
Aurelia just has her dress undone and she just looks and goes, "Excuse me, have you not seen a Nord woman in the streets before?"
What's wrong? Doesn't like the sight of a strong Nord woman?
Oh, you don't like the sight of an arguably strong Nord woman?
So do you approach him?
Yes, we're approaching him.
Taminal approaches him, and he explains that the young lady Korik is took a liking to that noble boy from we are here taking care of.
Okay.
We're watching her. It's not like Taminal. It's not like trying to scare him away or anything like that. Just explaining everything. Actually, Taminal is a little bit more relaxed as a proper fighter is now here.
Aurelia just. Then what's Aurelia? Chopped liver?
What?
Hey, I can fight. She can fight.
Yes, but the Alper here is the one who should fight. It's his job.
Anyway.
He is relaxed to finally know that young lady Korik is safe, and with another nobles at a manor, that is. He obviously wants to know exactly where they are, because there are many.
Yeah,
noble
where are
manors.
they right now? Where are they now? Right now? Did they move from the place of the game?
They are still there.
Okay.
And he says that if he doesn't bring her back, then the elder lady Korik will be quite mad. And if he does bring young lady Korik in, then the young lady will be mad. So he is in a fork right now. He has a dilemma.
Aurelia goes, why not just follow Lady Quark around, and when she's ready to go home, you can then bring her home and say, oh yeah, we followed around. She wanted to enjoy the festival a little bit, so, no harm done.
We can explain Lady Korak that we found the suitor, and I guess, and we hope that will calm her, ease her worries. So yes, Taminal will just follow them and do nothing for now. What time of the day is right now? It's like late in the night, no?
It's 8 in the night.
Okay.
Olper says that, well, the young man, the suitor you are referring to, is from a house that has already rejected Lady Coric's offer of marriage with their son. That's why he wasn't even invited at the gathering. That's why there hasn't been anything between those youngsters so far, because they are around the same age. They are otherwise a perfect match.
Aurelia goes, well, she seems to have taken a liking to him.
Indeed. They both seem to have a like for each other.
But it is their parents that decide.
That's a problem.
Aurelia?
What if we try convince the parents of the young noble?
Aurelia goes, we're better off talking to a brick wall.
Taminel asks Elper, what were the main reasons for the parents of the young noble to reject the offer? It was the money? It was for being poor or anything else?
One reason must have been the money, because it's no secret that House Coric isn't at its highs right now. But even before that, before even young Lady Coric was born, her mother was being accused of witchcraft, that she was using forbidden magic. Not only was she a mage, but that being a mage isn't something bad. Everybody's a mage nowadays, especially in High Rock, where so many Bretons live. But being a witch,
The W word.
yeah.
It's nothing that simple. Okay. How can we convince the parents of the Lady Coric's family being of good standing? Even if we found somehow a great cache of money or treasure, how could we clean those witchcraft allegations or accusations? This is Stamina saying out loud, not necessarily addressing anyone specifically.
Well, they say that it's better to get your eye poked out than make a name for yourself, than have a bad name. Well, in this
Terminal
case,
also asks.
Yeah.
Terminal asks Elper, "Do you believe the allegations of your lady being a witch?"
I've been with her for the past 30 years. I know that she is not a vile witch. Make an insight check.
Both of us or one of us?
Terminal.
Okay.
I rolled the 3.
Nothing.
Insight. My mother's side. I don't think it's enough anyway.
Nothing changes.
I've been close.
No new information.
Aurelia just like as soon as she hears all this superficial, boring, noble shit again, immediately goes, but I have to hear that they're too poor, or that they're like this one more time. I'm going to drink as much wine as possible to forget what I'm doing. She goes, it's not on you. It's on the entirety of these asses. She's trying to put it very nicely, but she just can't hold back anymore. She just wants it to be over.
Tamil says this all resumes to reputation. The problem is the house reputation. Poor and witchcraft. If we could somehow lift those. What if... I mean, it would not help. How could the House Correct do something that would prove people that they are not involved in witchcraft and have money on the side?
Aurelia, I got a great idea. Why don't we take
Say it.
her? Why don't we just take her to go slay a beast? Like, we slayed a beast, but we let her take all the credit for it. If people find out that young Cork is a badass, then maybe she'll have some suitors lining up.
I don't know, is the young lady Cork proficient in anything like that? Either spells or swords?
Is she?
Is she?
She's very young.
We have to... right.
If we were to give her a 10-hour crash course, could we give her a level with thunder?
You use this pointy thing and you stick it on the other side. Not the back side. The other side, the pointy thing. There.
Can she press the X buttons at enough books to level up?
Like, Aurelia just looks to, the guard of House Quark and goes, do you think that if we take her to slay a monster and make it and embellish the truth a lot, to where young Lady Quark is the slayer of the monster, that might work?
Actually, Terminal asks, like, would such a courageous act change the minds of the people?
It would certainly raise some eyebrows, given that the pursuit of glory and general and overall vanity is a quite frequent reason for young nobles to die. Well, it might be believable that she tried, but that she actually did it is gonna be very hard to believe.
Yes, I guess so. Terminal asks directly, what is his name? Alper?
Alper,
He asks directly if Alper. He asks directly if young lady Cork has any skill on the sword on spells.
He seems a bit hesitant to answer, and you can tell by this hesitation that young lady Corrick has some kind of skills he doesn't want to reveal.
Terminal looks at Alper again and asks, "You seem uncertain. I'm sorry, but I want to try to help your lady, but I cannot help you if I don't know all the truth. Is it something that shouldn't be known?"
Everything has to do with young lady Corrick when it comes to all the witchcraft accusations. But people don't know this. He sort of breaks down and starts revealing everything, because he himself seems to have grown tired of keeping such a secret all those years.
What's the secret?
It directly involves young lady Cork, witchcraft.
I'm trying to look at the names because Okay, so Brina, the mother of House Corrick,
Yes.
had difficulty conceiving a child. And so she started using various herbs, potions, and at some point even some more magical assistance. That, of course, did have an effect. It had the desired results. She finally got pregnant with Australa, young Lady Corrick. Now, most Bretons learn magic through study and through many years of dedication. But they, Britons, they do have it easier with magic. They are generally adept at it. But Lady Australa, she could cast spells even as a toddler, even as a young child, without even knowing how to read. And that is why everyone believes that her mother is a witch, if they even know that herself is the one that has the magic abilities.
I see. I mean, so Lady Corrick does have some proficiency in magic. Could she
Yes.
defeat a powerful monster or an enemy on her own with such magic, or is still like a basic something?
She's
So
been
it's just
suppressing
basic
her
magic.
abilities all her life. From the moment she knew about them up to now, she's been greatly suppressing them, not wanting to cause any more rumors, not to give any more fuel to the fire, and destroy the house's reputation even more.
She could become a powerful battle mage, and they are well respected in the Empire.
Well, that is an expense her house cannot afford, sadly. Even if she was sent off to the College of Winterhold as an apprentice, where the rent is cheaper, because it's Winterhold, come on. Even that,
Yes.
even that wouldn't be such an easy task to undertake.
Going to be a frustrating endeavor.
Yeah.
I mean, Taminel says, well, we know the truth, but it does not make us any more closer to have her married. What if she was... if she was seen as a savior? Could that, like, help? It's, as Alper said, she had been suppressed her power, so we don't know how much she can control. Not even a question of she has power at all.
Huh. Aurelia is just thinking, and she decides, I'm gonna go get it. She's like the headache of dealing with all this. She's like, I need a drink.
Alper says that he's going to allow young Lady Korek to spend the evening at the noble's manor, the other noble house, and when the games are finished, he will escort her back.
Alright.
Okay. Terminal will accompany Aurelia too, since Australia will be under the watchful eye of Alper. She will be safe.
Tibor!
You can see there is an excessive amount of drunks in here. They are stuck in between
Sorry.
the chairs and tables.
And some guy named
It takes effort to be stuck under the chair, not under the table.
And then some guy named Todd Howard comes by and says, "It just works."
It just works, yeah.
It just works.
And again,
It's a special spell. It's a special spell named clipping.
yeah. Aurelia just like I think in her noble dress, everyone's just gonna think, noble? What the hell's a noble doing at a tavern like this?
Yeah.
Getting drunk.
Like how many? Like is this mostly peasantry?
Yeah. Peasants, merchants. It's a mix. It's not like the bottom
Yeah.
of the social hierarchy, but you know, the ones that can afford their own halls aren't here.
Where would they be at?
At their own halls.
Ah. Well, time to get some mead. I have
Terminal asks for a pint of mead too.
a pint of nice humming or black fire mead because Lord knows she needs it. Immediately upon getting it, you just see Aurelia just go and just start chugging it like a champion. Like she was born to do it.
Hey. There are people
Terminal.
that notice you
Yes?
chugging the meat like that. They are thoroughly impressed. And they want to try to do the same. And there is a round for everyone.
A drinking competition. Let's go.
Awesome, Aurelia then downs this one like a champion. That probably would be a constitution check.
Make a constitution saving throw.
Yeah, it would be a constitution saving throw because... Alright, chat, let's see. Will Aurelia's liver be able to hold up? Because last time we did this, she did have the constitution of a liver. I wonder, can guidance be used on saving throws? I hope it can be.
Which one?
Guidance.
I believe bless is for saving throws.
Ah, it's to an ability check. Okay. I
Yeah.
think I should remember this. I didn't give myself a bless, so it is just... That's a 14.
She got away with it like a fucking champion.
You can feel it affecting you. Your spirits are raised. Your tongue is loosened, and you're feeling a bit tipsy.
And she just... And so, under the effects of tipsiness, she just goes, I miss my friend.
everyone seems to be making new friends in this tavern.
Like, she's just remembering all the fun adventures she and her Red Guard friend would get into. And then realizing that she's with Tominol. So she has another friend to do hijinks with. And I'm gonna get another round for me and Tominol. Holy crap. What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway. She's gonna sip this one, not down.
You're going to drink it normally?
Yes, I'm gonna drink it normally. I'm going to be a smart player.
The people who have been drinking in here for quite some time now, and after they down their mead in the contest, seem to get a bit riled up. Their blood seems to be boiling, and the dancing, the singing, and the little bit of pushing starts to become a brawl. And there is two fine gentlemen that are having an argument in the middle of the dance floor.
So wait, two fine. You mean like two nobles?
They don't really look like nobles, they look like merchants or guildsmen, craftsmen, but they are on the upper echelon of the peasantry.
I want to get closer to figure out what they're arguing about.
Okay. They are not being subtle by any means, and you can hear them arguing about who pushed who first. And then they start attacking each other verbally regarding their dance moves, saying, "Well, I pushed you because you weren't dancing so good and you were taking up space in the dance floor." There is someone encouraging the fight, going like,
Terminal,
"Yeah,
Terminal also gets interested in the fight, the argument.
Aurelia goes over, picks up a chair, and gives it to the first man and goes, in case y'all get into a fight.
okay." You approach them, and you can too hear them arguing about dancing and the space on the dance floor.
Aurelia decides she decides to drunkenly dance to school upon these people. Show them proper dance moves.
You're gonna join the dance off.
Am I hoping for a nat 1, baby?
Terminal starts marking the rhythm with his lute.
And I'm gonna definitely give myself guidance for this. Right, let's do this. That's a 21. Oh, really? You're rolling hot today, and I don't even need her to.
You got a 21?
Yeah, I got a 21.
Damn.
What is up with Aurelia today? I couldn't get her to roll above a 10 in the last session. Now she's rolling below a 10.
You
The
know,
duality, man.
those Bretons were using dance moves that would be perfect for a ladies' ball or a very, very fine dance hall. But in a tavern like this, a more Nord-like repertoire is suitable. And the gentlemen previously fighting have taken a step back and they are just enjoying Aurelia's dance moves.
Hold on. I gotta get like that one. You guys know that one episode of SpongeBob where they had that dance, and then it ended with "Who put you on the planet?" Ugh. That's basically what she's doing.
And soon enough, the nearby table turns into the dance floor. And there is, like, everybody is around Aurelia, cheering, singing, dancing. And everybody's having a good time.
Does someone say in the background, take it off?
I'm not taking off this battle dress. You want to get it back on for me?
Ooh.
You want to help me get this back on? No, nothing.
Don't don't ask them. They will answer yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, of course, young lady. I would love to help you out with that. Turns out he's the only codger in the bar who actually knows how to get a lady into her dress. Because he does it every day.
Mm. The closest thing they have had their hands on, the closest to a battle dress, is a potato sack.
Oh. But just that whole dance sequence from SpongeBob, he's just like, who put you on the planet? It would have honestly been like that one dance would have just done that whole thing.
Yeah,
But
if it
now
was
it's
not one, you just humiliate yourself and everybody would make fun of you.
I am just surprised that I rolled really well. What the fuck is going on? The night we needed it
You're,
when we were doing the plan.
you're stealing my roles.
I'm sorry.
That's
I
what's
wish I
up.
could give you good rolls. Hey, you've rolled well sometimes. Then again,
Yep.
you have rolled the same number on advantage. That is some Zinchian luck.
I once roll critical fail twice in a row.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
didn't actually fail because of the modifiers, but they still count as ones.
Yeah. Anyway. Like after a bit, yeah, after everything's died down, Riley's gonna get down. She's gonna be like, "Huh, I have no idea how that happened."
The meat does has some weird effects on you.
Aurelia, what about the wine? I want my wine. Anyway, let's go find Lady. Let's go. Let's go see if we can find noble parties and see if we can do the same thing we're trying to do here. Let's see if we can get a bunch of nobles to fight each other.
That's a good idea. Let's crash a noble a party.
Yeah. Let's do this. This will totally end in perfection, said no one ever.
Well, you can find a noble's house. Well, it's not a house, it's a large barn that they have turned into a dance hall for the festival. They've taken all the animals out. And
Oh, I thought the animals were there still.
Awesome. So how do we get in? Is this like an open door thing, or do they actually expect you to have invitations?
There is a guard
I
outside.
guess there's one.
Yeah, but you can see a couple of bottles next to him. He's not really completely 100% present, but
So he's not one.
he still gets up and confronts you when you approach. Oh, what would you fine souls be looking for? Every guest has been accounted for.
We are not guests. We are players, musicians. We are here to join this party.
I
Mm-hmm.
Aurelia just clearly drunk goes, "Hi there."
Well, you've come pretty late for the party. Music's been playing
It's
for
already dying down.
music's been playing for quite some time now. And haven't been notified of any special number.
Tamil says, "We were a late addition. I guess your lord hasn't bothered himself to warn you."
Make a perception check. What am I saying? A persuasion, sorry.
Let's see a person.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was weird.
We stare
That was
into his
weird.
soul.
Yeah, it's a stare down.
Take your guidance, by the way.
5. Fuck this.
5 plus what?
Plus 1d4.
Persuasion.
Like plus your persuasion modifier. What is that?
Wait a minute. No. Stop. The persuasion modifier is 4, I think. Is 3. So 8.
And then you roll a 1d4.
Because Aurelia gave you guidance.
3.
So that's an 11.
A total of 11 is successful.
Oh, okay.
We're
The-
ready to across the finish line.
The guard takes a moment to think about what you've said, and it sounds like something his lord would do. And he guides you to the back of the building. That's where the musicians enter the stage from.
I was surprised you didn't notice the noble dress and say, "Hey, wait a minute, aren't you a..."
Mhm.
I'm surprised you didn't notice the noble battle dress.
Well, he's too drunk or just didn't say anything about it. It's not that he didn't notice it.
Oh, okay. Well then, let's go into the back. To the back door. And many other body jokes to come.
There you do find the rest of the musicians playing. It's a whole band. On a stage made of crates and stacked wood.
Hey, friend man, I got an idea.
What?
So, bards have bardic inspiration.
Yes.
So, I got an idea. I'll cast guidance and bardic, like, you'll put bardic inspiration on me. I'll give you guidance, you put bardic inspiration on yourself. And we absolutely go to town. Let's do this.
Will the will the DM allow that?
It's not against the rules, no. You can do it.
Okay, so yes, let's try it. Let's do it. I
Cool.
cast Bardic Inspiration on Aurelio.
I'll cast guidance on him and me at the same time.
Then I will roll for performance.
I am going to do the dance. This time it's more of an exotic
So,
red guard dance that I
performance.
saw.
Well, I got a total of 14. I got better rolls without this.
Okay, let's do this. So it's a 1d6, right, for your bardic inspiration?
Yeah, should be.
Alright. That's a 21. So I'm doing like instead of doing the Nordic dance, she's doing more of an exotic dance she like one time read about and performed like one time. Just for a joke. In her defense, she did not know she would offend Rehad royalty.
Okay, so you start pulling your strings, you start moving your body, Aurelia.
Yep.
The other bards are a bit weirded out by you jumping in. They obviously weren't aware that you would start playing and performing. Initially, there is a bit of a shock from the people around because they too weren't expecting something like that. But then, since they see Aurelia just dancing so gracefully, they like it and they join in. They also start dancing, joining in with what Aurelia is doing.
Hell yeah, drunk luck, let's go. Maybe this is what we should. Maybe we should have kept me drunk the entire session. Hint, hint. Instead of sobering me up, buzzkill.
And the drinks start flowing.
Awesome. Aurelia's gonna.
And the drink starts flowing, and the bottle starts flying.
Aurelia's just gonna grab one and like not chug it, but sip. You know, because it is wine. Can't chug wine like beer.
You can.
You can.
If you hurt,
You
if you
absolutely
hurt
can.
yourself. But okay.
Like I definitely know you can because I've drank wine like that. I can tell you from experience. It's not recommended. That's all I got.
Only if you're weak. Only if you're weak.
You're talking to a man who drinks apple crown and ginger ale in a short glass.
In the short glass.
And that whiskey is like it's not strong though. It's not like I'm fairly certain that you guys probably have like whiskey that's like, yeah, if you drank 2 of these, you'd go blind.
Yeah, we
It's
have some
called
strong
ab-
stuff in the Balkans, but anyway.
It's called absinthe.
The party goes on.
Yeah.
And the inevitable dispute amongst nobles starts rising. Who dances better? Who's gonna get the fairest maiden in the hall? Or who has
Do they start fighting?
the bigger prowess in a fight?
Okay, good. I was about to say. I was about to be like, haha. You were about to have me saying giggity. Who has the bigger prowess? Giggity.
Yeah, two of them seem to be really up to one another. They have drawn their weapons. They are presenting them to one another. You know how many Ricklings I killed with this? The other one goes, you know how many trolls I've killed with this? They start having a contest. A kill count contest.
Aurelia, like the fair lady, she's trying to be like wanders over to hear the contest, just to act as if she's like an interested little noble lady.
Yeah, and they continue on saying how they have both commanded their armies to victory, and how if they were in charge, the Altmeri Dominion would be rooted off and cast into the sea. It would be eliminated, destroyed. And why the other guy has to use the weapon they are using because they are in one way or another weaker. For example, the one that uses a one-handed sword says that the other noble who uses a two-handed axe is a dumbass because instead of having finesse and technique, he has brute strength and brute force and strength. While in return, the axe-wielding one says that this noble who uses a one-handed sword is a coward and weak.
Or like Aurelia goes, a weapon is a weapon regardless of whatever you believe it to be. Who cares if you use a one-handed weapon? It has advantages and disadvantages. But I prefer the bigger axe, to be honest. Pun entirely intended.
Terminal is able to hear that conversation between the nobles, and they're bragging about fighting and armies, and he kinda has he's close to losing it.
Oh really?
He's close to losing it.
Okay, so okay, buddy. Just relax, Tom, and all. It's okay. We'll deal with them in due time. Do not worry. Aurelia just kind of like Aurelia is still kind of just acting interested, you know.
They start the nobles start revealing their skills in social encounters. One of them says that he writes the best poems, and when he recites them in noble meetings and even during council, everybody rejoices. The other one says that he has written books that have had whoever read them in tears because of how romantic and moving they were.
It's just like, again, she's just still looking like a like a naive little Nord, like basically acting like a noble lady, just like interested, nodding her head.
They continue on with this comparison, comparing with the contest, comparing themselves to the others, and showing themselves to be the better option. And they have been greatly exaggerating everything. Of course.
Terminal approaches Aurelia and says, "Come with me right now. I want to show you something."
Aurelia goes, "Why?"
Let's go behind the hay. A place when we can hide.
She just looks at Terminal and just goes, "Name of the movie first, buddy."
Then stay here. I'm going for there myself then.
Alright, I'll go with you.
Terminal goes to hide.
I'm not gonna hide, I'm just gonna follow. I'm like a little drunk puppy dog.
DM, after the Terminal is hiding behind a hay or maybe a cart or hay, I want to cast Major Image, a level 5 spell. And I want to cast the image of a giant in the middle of the...
Wait, do you have the level 5
the
spell
party.
slot to do that?
Yes.
You have a level 5? Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah. No, I'm level 3, allows me to have level 5. I'm level 3, it allows me to have level 5 spells.
Major Image is a 3rd level spell, and since Terminal is 5 level, he has the 3rd level spell slot.
Yeah, okay. Wait, we're 5th level now?
Yes?
Oh.
We have been for a while.
Oh, well I didn't know. I was stuck at 5th level, 4th level.
Oh.
Oh well, whatever, I'm fine. Alright, now I have 3rd level spells. Huzzah! Okay, so you're casting Major Image. And honestly, yes, do it. I like this. You have Aurelian.
Let's see all those courageous nobles see what happens when they see a giant.
Hey, wait a minute. You know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna help you out with this.
What's your idea?
There is something I'm trying to think of, like, trying to find out.
Okay.
Oh, thaumaturgy. I'm gonna use, like, instantaneous sound.
Okay. Major Image already has sounds, but yeah, Thaumaturgy is gonna make it
Yes.
Yeah, we're gonna make it louder. We're gonna make it like...
The giant Terminal can even make the giant move.
Yeah.
Of course, it does not have substance, but it can move, like waving the club.
Aurelia's gonna, like, inch towards the door just in case, you know, they get discovered.
Hence, we should hide. Yes.
Well, when the giant spawns in, as if breaking the roof and jumping down into the building,
Oof.
the music
As if
stops and everybody in the room starts panicking. They're screaming, running. The only ones who do not react to this are the ones who are so drunk they don't even notice there is a giant in the room.
Aurelia's actually gonna follow the fleeing... Is actually gonna follow some of the fleeing people. While also still casting thaumaturgy.
Like screaming.
Just...
I'm sorry, Primatus. I'm making you moving all the models out of there.
It's okay.
I give Terminal one last guidance just in case he needs to bullshit his way out of this. You'll need that guidance, man. You'll need it.
One of the ladies gets frozen in terror, lays down and screams at the top of her lungs. Others jump off the windows.
Maybe I should go back and try to save that woman.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Should I try to go back and save that woman?
Yes. Do it.
Okay, so Aurelia...
If nothing else, she might be thankful for you. And that might
Aurelia
help.
decides to go back in there and decides to, like, save the woman, and she's just like... she looks at the foul beast and grabs the young lady and tries to, like, run.
Make a strength check.
Oh god, here we go. Let's see how well this goes. I'm giving myself the guidance, but wait. No, I think that's just an ability. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. 5.
Okay. You have to drag her.
I just know 2 words. Or no, a couple words. Wait, just wait.
The noble with the axe attacks the giant, but he fails miserably and sort of beats himself up and just falls down, knocks down tables, bottles.
Aurelia's just looking back at this and just starts laughing. She can't help herself.
The other one
Is anyone?
chases outside, goes to the guard. The guard is shocked, doesn't know what's going on. And when
And
he...
Taminal decides to
Yeah?
stop the spell. Taminal decides to stop the spell.
Mhm.
So to have like no witnesses to see the giant suddenly just disappears.
The
If
guard
nobody
is
is
said
around
to go
see
inside.
him.
Yeah. He goes in. And what he sees is the noble on the floor. And Aurelia on the other side. Dragging this lady, the screaming lady, out of the building.
Taminal is out of the building too, as soon as he stopped the spell.
Aurelia just goes.
And he tries not to laugh in front of the others.
Aurelia's just like, she looks at the screaming lady, she goes, calm down, the giant left, it's gone.
Make a persuasion or an insight check.
Let's do insight. Because historically, I have never failed this. But just in case, we're gonna use guidance.
Okay.
That's an 11.
Okay. Well, she's still screaming. Your efforts to calm her down are unsuccessful. And the guard goes to check on the noble. Finds him safe and sound for the most part. Except for the fact that he's a bit drunk and got a boob on his knee from falling down.
A boo boo.
And then the guard goes out the other side, sees everybody running and screaming, sees the screaming lady, starts lamenting that this had to happen on his shift, and how fucked he's gonna be.
And that you really just had to make our party and make us feel bad and do the end.
Come again, sorry?
But then, goddammit, you just really had to make us feel bad about doing this party.
Yeah.
Your actions have consequences.
Shit. Hey, you know, we had a little bit of fun, and honestly, fuck this guy.
Yeah. He sees that everyone is safe. They just ran away. He reassures them that that there is no giant. It matters that they have damn nobles. They drink so much. They see giants where there aren't any. Then
I'll have all
check
now
on the
I'm working.
others.
Taminal goes find an empty barrel. He puts his head inside and he just starts laughing and laughing as much as he can.
Aurelia. Aurelia goes back inside the barn to go get another glass to go see if there's any wine that hasn't been destroyed.
Yes, there are many unclaimed bottles.
Cool. I'll just claim a bottle,
Hmm.
and Aurelia proceeds to down it like a champion.
Okay. I assume Aurelia passes out after this.
I mean, I'll leave it up to a dice roll. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, let's do this. Alright, lads. I got a 19. Our liver is taking a Tyson offer, and somehow manages to process this crap.
The only giant in this building is Aurelia's tolerance for alcohol.
Funny, because the last cleric I made couldn't use pounds for alcohol. But now I have to cleric that can. She goes to find Tom and all, and she goes, Tom, where the hell are you?
You pass by a barrel that sounds like it's laughing. There's a
Yeah,
sound
see-
of laughter
You
coming out
see,
of the
like
barrel.
two. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, really? Look, girl, she goes, oh no, you better let Tom know. I'll stay here, Tom.
Terminal leans out from the barrel and they say, "Did you saw their faces? Their stupid, useless faces, screaming, yelling, screaming, running away from the giant."
Really? Barrel ate my friend, and proceeds to grab the barrel and chuck it. I wonder if that's an attack roll or if that's just a straight check.
You want to shut the barrel with terminal in it?
What?
No. Yes.
You can
Well,
simply
actually-
put the lid on. It doesn't require a check.
No. I bet I want to chuck the barrel for eating my friend.
Attack the barrel. Oh. Yeah, make an attack roll.
No, I want to grab the barrel and throw it.
That's a strength check.
Alright, let's do this. Let's see if the weak Nord woman can do this. Apparently a 14. You're trying!
That is enough to roll it.
Oh.
Wouldn't say that's enough to pick it up and throw it like a rock, like a stone.
Like Donkey Kong.
Yeah. So, Terminal, you take a tumble and roll a few meters. In a-
Terminal is inside the barrel. Okay. He's still laughing. He's kind of. He's laughing at the absurdity of it all. The nobles party, even
Oh, really?
even he being inside of a barrel, he's laughing at that too.
Aurelia then goes, don't worry, buddy, I'm going to save you! And is running at the barrel, full charge, ready to just absolutely destroy it. Aurelia's gonna use her fist to try to punch the barrel.
Ooh, I don't think that will be
Yeah.
will be pleasant.
Yeah.
We got this, guys, we got this. Don't worry, this is just an attack roll with.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Yeah, because there is no proficiency, because I'm not proficient with my fists. It is at -1. Guess what I rolled, boys? A 1.
Critical fail.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think I'm about to charge up the most powerful Dragon Ball Z punch. I'm like, ah! And I break my hand.
Yeah. You definitely break a finger or two.
I just look and I just go. I start crying. I go, the barrel ate my friend. I'm just looking around for anybody to help me because the barrel ate my friend.
A couple of guards showed up to check out what happened, the giant business over here. But there is nobody around in condition to help you, Aurelia.
Oh no, the barrel still ate my friend and I can't get him out. And I broke my
Terminal then starts to kick himself out of the barrel.
Hmm.
He crawls out, still like in laughing mode. But that was glorious.
Aurelia goes, "You're alive! The barrel didn't eat you!"
The evil barrel.
Aurelia just yells, "Stupid barrel!" and proceeds to cast Sacred Flame on it. The barrel lights it on fire.
The barrel gets destroyed by the fire.
And I look and I go, "I will teach you, dumb barrel." Aurelia goes, "You know what? Let's go see how many other noble parties we can crash."
Terminal says, "No, I'm done for me. This will not work again. In the same way. I'm going to bed. I'm tired."
Aurelia decides to try to see if she can't, like, get into another party.
Well, with the word that a giant showed up at one of those parties, the security has been tightened a little bit. And there are many nobles that have called upon their troops. And there is a small army. There's squads of armed men outside of noble houses. And the manner that the giant vanished, just as they appeared, makes everybody believe that there is a mage in the city that wants to do harm to the city and its citizens. And everybody is on the lookout for such a person. And everybody is blaming House Korik for this, because they were the ones who were supposed to be hosting the festival, though they refused, and so they believe that they did this to ruin the current hosting house's reputation.
Come on, Parameters, are you doing it? You're doing this on purpose. Now we have to clean this mess. Actions do have consequences.
Aurelia doesn't care. She's just gonna go and see if she can, like, get her way into the party.
I'll make a stealth check.
Oh no, I was just gonna go through the front door first.
A guard would stop you and ask for your invitation, your name.
I go, "I forgot my invitation in my cart that unfortunately got burned by a bunch of Falmer."
What?
Of which all of them I've slain. Personally. As Lady Safella of... I forget what the orange house name is.
What?
Whose name?
The orange noble house.
Bjornsson? Bjorn Bjornsson? But is that the name of his house?
I don't remember.
I'll just say Bjorn's house name, but we'll look it up later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go. It's like really just has like a cute face on with like her. Clearly she's drunk. All of her inhibitions are gone.
Yeah.
So she's just gonna chill a little bit. Just like.
Well, the guard isn't letting you in not because you're forbidden from entering or the entrance is blocked completely, but because seeing that you are having a conversation with him like this, he seems to be enjoying just looking at you and talking to you.
Well, let's keep talking.
He keeps the conversation going. Takes a step closer towards you. Says that he might need to make a physical check on you so that you don't have any hidden weapons in addition to the ones you already have, of course.
Really, just like, well, my family has served kind for many, many years. The only, I mainly do healing. That's pretty much the only thing I know. But if you want to take these weapons, if you want to hold on to these weapons or whatever, I just keep them on for personal protection. Because my brother said I must keep them on my person at all times. Also, I heal my broken hand.
Yeah.
Just use a first level cure wound to heal my boo-boos.
He says that he also requires a bit of healing because, chasing around criminals and doing the noble's dirty work tends to leave a mark on one's body. And it's like, I heard here, will you kiss it? Something like that.
What?
Really just wants to get into the party. I'm wondering if I'm able to get into the party.
He tries to keep you there. He's not like saying that you're allowed to get in, or he's not sending you away or anything.
He's just stalling to appreciate the landscape.
She just goes, well, if you're having any problems, you should really be going to the local church over there. They probably do a lot better healing if there's a lot more pain.
Come again? Sorry? What?
She basically says that you're better off going to the local church if you need healing. I heard the ladies there were pretty good at healing. She's not getting any of the innuendos, by the way.
Yeah.
Because Aurelia is a dense mother.
Well, I've been there. They don't seem to be doing it for me. I think I require a more noble touch. Because I myself am a nobleman at heart.
Is he actually a nobleman?
He's a guardsman.
No, he's a nobleman at heart, like I am a millionaire at heart.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, I must have $1 million then, boys. But anyway, Aurelia just goes, well, I better get in there, the Lord might be expecting somebody.
He takes a step to the side to allow you to walk in, but he lets you so little space that you will have to rub against him to get in.
Aurelia has no problem doing this. She just goes, eh. Gambling on like a zombie.
Okay.
She's just kind of walking in like Forrest Gump.
You get in, and what you see is quite a regular sight at this point. Nobles just having time of their life. Performers, even some animals performing.
I'm gonna walk up to the first group of nobles and see, kind of like try to blend in.
Okay. Yeah, they don't seem to be paying any attention to what's going on. They don't care that someone they don't recognize or they don't even know at all gets in.
Aurelia goes, "Did you guys hear about that giant on the other side of town?"
A drunk lady hears you saying that and approaches you and has a very strong opinion on the matter, and she says that she knows exactly who did it and why they did it. She says that a youngster from a noble house wants to have her as his wife when he grows up, and she told him that she would be at that party, but she came in this party in the end, and the youngster summoned the giant there, the Atronach there, the earth, what is it called? Sand Atronach? That everybody mistakes for a giant there to attract her attention and be the one to save her and make her fall in love with him. The noble she's referring to is a kid. She's a grown woman.
Well, we do strange things when we're in love. I know one person that in particular that did a lot of strange things for me. I kind of miss her almost.
She goes, "No, but like,
The whole thing, I saw this thing with my own eyes. The giant came down and everybody was running. We were all scared.
She seems abnormally calm about this, and she says that, oh, I don't care about giants. What are they? Just bigger people. They're not gonna do me any harm. I haven't done any harm to them.
Aurelia, as if to sober up, grabs her by the shoulder and goes, "If you saw one, you would not say that. I have seen it rip up. I have seen it knock down battalions of guards, and these were men that knew how to do that. They knew how to deal with them, and this giant just throwing them like rag dolls."
Make an intimidation check.
It's not really an intimidation check. This is more just me trying to explain to her. I'm not trying to intimidate her. I'm trying to explain to her, you would not be the same if you saw that. But yeah, sure, I'll roll this intimidation. Even though I don't want to intimidate anybody with this. And I'm going to do drunken guidance. Let's see what happens. So 13, actually. That's good.
How much? Sorry?
13.
Okay.
I was hoping to get a 9.
Well, she kind of abruptly sobers up and realizes that a giant is indeed something very, very terrible. And goes to grab a drink, brings a drink to you as well, and starts sobbing, starts crying, saying like stuff from her past that also traumatized her, like something that you described would traumatize someone. She talks about her father on campaign with their army when they fought against the Altmer that used spells to kill 100 men in one cast and stuff like that, and how she really is afraid of war and war magic.
God damn it. Sorry, I was eating an ice cube.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like, I said, God damn it.
Done that.
Right.
Typical Nords.
Been there, done that.
Aurelia just kind of like takes.
Aurelia takes.
He froze.
Aurelia takes what? Sorry.
What is this, like a mead or a wine?
It is wine.
Awesome. Aurelia goes, I kind of miss my. I forget her name. But she was really nice to me, and she cared about me, and I kind of wish she was here right now.
She starts crying and says that her husband is also away, and she wishes that he was back here to protect her and keep her safe, keep her company. But now she only has the advisors and the serfs in the house, and she has to do all this stuff by herself. She feels so defenseless, so vulnerable. And sometimes she wishes too that she could simply wave her hands, speak the magic word, and have all her problems go up in flames.
Bad choice of words, DM. Why did you say so? Hold on, take a flight. He goes, yep. If only she was here, because, well, I am traveling with my traveling minstrel, and he's been of quite help. I just wish she was here because she would be most helpful in protecting me. Are we about to have a moment here, boys?
What? Sorry?
I said, are we about to have a moment
Oh.
where Aurelia may or may not? she goes, there's one person I feel bad for. It's young lady Coric.
She recognizes her. Oh yeah. Poor kid.
I just wish that they could find her someone who actually cared and wasn't like, oh, you have a nice body, let me make a child with you. Or, oh, you don't have enough money, therefore poor.
She blames her mother for all the misfortunes their house has endured.
She goes, I don't understand. It's like, I've heard allegations of witchcraft. Where are these coming from?
She says, well, I don't know, but she must have done something. People don't just randomly accuse people of stuff.
Really goes, but it had to have come from somewhere. It's just that
I just kind of wish that people would stop looking like. I kind of wish that she was able to do what I would do in Skyrim. You want to get married? Put on an amulet. There you go. Nice, simple. No necessary. Okay, who's making the gift? Who's getting this gift? None of that. Just, hey, I have amulet. Marry me. Why can't it be simple?
She agrees that, I wish it was this simple. And starts to look at her jewelry that doesn't have any meaning except it's a display of wealth and influence. And she says, well, what's the worth of riches if I can't have my significant other by my side?
She goes, he's gone. And that's the problem. This isn't right. This isn't what we would do in Skyrim. I don't have I don't have many pleasant memories, but I can tell you that when I saw a married couple together, they were in it for life, because life tends to be short out there in the tundras of Skyrim. Especially if you're a winterhold.
She agrees and says, well, I see that for a hardy people like you, Nords, you have greater troubles to be worried about, and you don't care so much about displaying your wealth, hosting halls, hosting ball parties, inviting each other to luxurious dinners, killing each other in noble duels over some petty shit.
She goes, yeah, our meat halls tend to be filled. And we usually get into drunken brawls probably around this time. Not over petty stuff. It tends to be over the fact that we're too drunk and rowdy and we start punching each other. I remember there was this one Red Guard man who could not handle our traditions. All he asked at the party was, do you get to the Cloud District very often? He was thrown out the window at terminal velocity.
Terminal That's fast.
You get to the Cloud District very often. Your mother. Your mother.
Okay.
And if anyone in the chat asks, yes, this is the ancestor to Nazim.
Poor Nazim. He's probably too young.
Yeah, he should be like 10 years old now. Something like that.
Something like that.
He's still old enough to be a prick at 10 years old.
Oh, of course.
Why am I imagining him
Especially
walking up and
10-year-old.
being like, do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Seats to get thrown by the guard.
Yeah. Going up to a 6 feet tall Nord, going like, do you get to the Cloud District very often? Of course you don't. The dude's like a Stormcloak barbarian or something.
Yeah. Anyway, so Aurelia just goes, it's not all fun and games, but in Skyrim we always tend to host and do a lot of things. Like Aurelia is still kind of like drunkenly rambling, and It seems that we have. It seems we have like two drunk women, one of whom is very depressed in a relationship.
Mm.
Aurelia just kind of goes, so why? What? Where's your husband now? Where is he?
He is in Hammerfell.
What's he doing all the way there?
He is a soldier. He's a general. He is a starts blurting out random military ranks.
Is he a private public? Or a general specific? Sheep in the big city, to those who don't know.
Well, he is the head of a small army that got hired by by a group of clans, Redguard clans, and they are preparing to resume fighting with the Altmeri Dominion, since they don't recognize them as a as an well, not in any way allied, or not even, they don't recognize the ceasefire, they don't recognize the consensus that the war is over.
Oh, there he goes. So what's your house's name?
Her house is named Hornraven.
Need a Tominol. Write that down.
Taminal is not here. He went back to the tavern.
To take a nap.
Yep.
Or it's just like, yeah. How rowdy do these parties tend to get?
How what, sorry?
How rowdy do these parties tend to get?
Well, there is no general rule, but they can get quite interesting.
Aurelia goes, I wonder if we'll see a bunch of noblemen end up fighting over something stupid.
Well, they do all that all the time. It's like they're looking for any reason to start fighting amongst themselves, to start bragging.
She goes, I once heard two men argue over using a one-handed sword or a great axe. I think the guy with the great axe is trying to make up for something in a certain department.
She shares her own opinion on the matter and says that she would much rather use a bow than a melee weapon. And they were both idiots, because they weren't even using a shield. So, if I was in that argument, I would let them know that the bow is the superior weapon.
It can be. I prefer my scimitar. It's versatile. And besides that, as a cleric, I tend to use my magic more at range to protect my friends.
She says, I wish I had magic. I just never had the knack for reading books and studying all the rituals. It's so boring.
There it goes. There are many religious texts of kind that I had to memorize whilst growing up.
Thank the divines for all the great things that have come to our lives. I just hope they keep my man safe and I get to see him again. And that when he comes back, we get to have a child together so I don't have to remarry and go through all this again.
Go through all of what again?
The whole chore of attending balls, going to the luxurious dinners, the lunches, the brunches, hanging around with the other nobles.
Aurelia just goes, ugh. I can see how that gets boring. She's just like, she goes, you could just go down to the Temple of Mara and just grab an amulet of Mara. Why does all this have to be so complicated? It's love. If you love someone, then marry them.
Exactly.
Like, are there any men here?
Yes.
I just go like, all these, she goes, all these men, they don't even see Lady Court for what she is, a nice, sweet lady. They only see the money, and I just don't understand why. Like, sure, her mom's having some troubles, but doesn't everyone have troubles every now and again? You know?
She says, I'd prefer a troll over a man any day.
She goes, just hope one day someone comes by, sweeps me off my feet as she's looking back, just hoping that none of the nobles take that as a challenge.
No one is paying attention.
Good. They're all dudes like, as she goes, every single man I talk to trying to get Lady Korik, young Lady Korik, just a decent shot. Has either just been, they want her for, you just grab your boobs, this, or they want her for something else. They just want to use her. It's like, I don't understand why men have to be that way.
She says, I think that all men would have us live in the stable with the horses if we couldn't speak. Just like the other animals. That's why I want my man back. Because he's the only one who loves me.
Yay, finally a noble love story where it's not about money. Finally. Domino, we found one.
Terminal is not here.
Okay, Ferdinand, we found one good one. How's that sound? I'll tell you about it later.
I mean, you will eventually hit one, find one.
Aurelia goes,
Speaking of Terminal, Terminal comes back from the tavern, and he says to Aurelia, I got an idea. How can we convince the young nobles family to allow the wedding.
Aurelia just looks and just like drunk. She's drunk, and she goes, "Okay," and she just
We
looks.
kidnap him.
Aurelia then just goes and like stares at you blankly, and then just turns back to her current conversation and goes, "Well, this is why I prefer other women. Because sometimes you get that idea." You know, she's just going back to her current conversation, which was about how dumb. And she's just like, "This is why I miss my friend," because. And then, like, you see, like, Aurelia just, like, finally, 2 synapses have connected. Oh my god. She was hitting on me. She shows that one meme. You guys know that meme of just at the
Yeah.
bar. But Aurelia then looks back to Tom and all and goes, "We do what?"
Simple. We just, Terminal answers, we just kidnapped the young noble, and we'll make sure that young Lady Cork will be the one to save him with her magic.
Aurelia goes, "Okay, we're gonna have to get some people and really doctor the shit out of this, or at least talk to her bodyguard first." You know,
We will probably need his help, yes. But I think it's better not to involve Lady Corax on this plan. She already has a bad enough reputation.
I love how we're just ignoring the NPC woman.
She's dozed off.
Oh, good. She goes, and she just looks at Tom and all, and she goes, I think I need to do something real quick. Thankfully, I have 3rd level spells now.
Okay.
You'll never guess what I'm about to do.
What is it gonna be?
I
What's
have
gonna be?
the best. I have access to the best spell ever. I have sending.
What is it?
Sending.
Ooh.
It has an unlimited range, meaning it can basically go through anyone in the world.
Send an email.
Aurelia's just gonna, like, as she's drunk, drunkenly send this. As she just, like, it is a 25 words or less.
Yeah.
But in these 25 words, she basically said, "Isolda, how dare you hit on me, and I don't understand it until now. If you really are a Red Guard, you'll come to House Gorik and prove yourself." After, at which point she looks at Tom and all, and she goes, "Alright. Let's go home. Let's go. Let's go to the. Let's go lay down and fall asleep."
Alright.
Should we do a luck roll to see how well Aurelia falls into the bed?
Dexterity
Good.
saving throw.
Screw it, we got this. I have balls of steel. 17.
Terminal is not going to remove your dress for you. At most, your shoes.
Aurelia just goes, "Get off my feet! Stop touching me, you weird bard!"
Hands off those dogs.
And she just and then you see Aurelia just with the 17 just T-poses and falls into the bed.
T-poses. Terminal goes to his room too.
Wonder how the next morning's gonna play out.
The sun will rise on our next session.
All right.
See
I
you
wonder-
guys